What's up, guys? Board Game Bulldog here, DJ Maggard, back at it again with your Saturday Showdown winner. Boom! Timeline. Here it is. So, timeline. You want to get close up? There you go. One more time. All right. Sorry, it's kind of small box. It's a little mini game. I don't want to say mini game, a micro game. You can carry around with your purse if you want to. You can probably put all the components in a bag or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. Anyways, so back to timeline. It's a 2 to 8 player game. Takes about 15 minutes. What's going to happen is there's going to be certain things in history. You just got to put them in order. And if you're the first one to put them in order, obviously you're going to win. So take some time. I'm going to go through a brief overview. Probably could overview the whole thing if you want, but or show you some gameplay. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so stick around. Alright guys, here it is, the Saturday Showdown winner timeline. So it's a quick little micro game, meaning it's small. You can take it and put it in a bag or something, put it in your purse. It's about 2 to 8 players, and we're about to get into the setup right here. So in timeline, you're going to get a whole bunch of these cards. I don't know the exact number of cards here, but they're double-sided. They're going to have a picture of the same thing on each side. Now one is just going to have the name of the title, and the other side is going to have the name of the title and the year. So to start up, depending on how many players you're going to play, you're going to have one card that starts in the middle, and then you and another partner are going to get up to 4 or 5 cards each. Let me move these down right here. The reason why you'd want to play with 4 cards is if you have a bigger group, and I'll explain in a second. So, on your turn, or the object of the game is to try to get rid of all your cards before anybody else does. And the way you do that is, so you have your starting card. This is Way of the Dragon, and it premiered in 1972. So you have your 4 cards with the dates down, and you're going to guess. You're going to take one of them, let's say, we're going to use this one right here, the 7th Samurai. Now, you need to guess if this card, this event, happened before or after this event. Any cards that happen before this event are going to go to the left side. Anything that happens after this event goes on to the right side. So I'm going to guess that this happened on the left side. So I'm going to place it here for a second and then tell everybody this is what I think it happened before 1972. So I flip it over. If I'm correct, which this is 1954, I get to keep it on that side. If I'm wrong, I have to discard that card and draw a new card. Okay, now the second player would go, and let's say they choose the Terminator. So now they have more cards to choose from. Every card that's right stays on the board. So I'm going to say the Terminator, oh, well, that happened after the Way of the Dragon. And so I put it there and then flip it. Well, look, 1984. Now, obviously, you can see how this can keep getting harder and harder. If I took, let's say Blade Runner. Oh, Blade Runner. I feel like it's either going to happen after 1984 or before 1984, but after 1972. So let's say I said, oh, it happened after 1984. And I was wrong, 1982. That's when I would take this card, go to the discard, and I have to replace the new one with this one. And that's pretty much it. You're going to keep going, like I said, until you run out of all 4 of your cards. After that, if you're the first person to do that, you win the game. Alright guys, so that was your brief overview of Timeline. Like I said, it's a quick, easy little game to get into. You can get pretty much non-gamers into this game too. You really don't have to know, I mean, if you're good at history and you know certain things like what happens on what date, then I guess you could be pretty good at this. Timeline comes in different categories. They have like American history or Americana, or like this one's music and cinema. This one gets played a lot with our group. I've yet to win Timeline. I absolutely suck at it. My girlfriend's parents actually beat me all the time, so big shout out to them anyways. Yeah, so if there's something you want to get into, a quick little easy game, that's Timeline. Like I said, this one goes up to 2 to 8 players. If you want to, you can buy, the other ones are all standalone expansions, obviously. So like you can meaning they could be their own game, or if you want, you could take 2 or 3 decks and shuffle them together and have one ginormous timeline. One thing I didn't explain in my brief overview real quick is that if you have 2 cards that are the same date and you happen to put it on each side of whatever card, that still counts, so it will stay there. But if it's obviously it's away, so like let's say there's 2 2009 cards, there's a 2009 card down, and you have one to flip over, and as long as it's touching that other 2009 card, you're perfectly safe. If it's somewhere far away, obviously, then you got it wrong. But that's the only thing. I forgot to update you guys about that. But other than that, that's Timeline. So if you like it, go pick it up. If you don't, still go pick it up and give it a try. Anyways, I'm DJ Maggard, the Board Game Bulldog. And if you're bored, game.